precious for all of them times. Nobody want us to shine. I got a lot on my mind. I take it off if you let me, you will not regret me. See, lately I'm praying you will not forget me.
What's good, everybody? This is Cam Green, and we are back with another episode of the Green Print 713. And today's guest is a designer and a creative force with a clear mission to break the stereotype that Christians can't be cool, can't enjoy culture, and can't influence fashion through his Christian clothing brand, HBJ Studios. He's creating pieces that merge faith, art, and street culture. His work is as much a movement as it is a brand, a visual statement that you can love God, embrace culture, and still create a lasting impact. He is also a proud initiate of the Epsilon Chi Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, using his platform to build community, confidence, and purpose. Today, he's here to share his green print. That man that stay praying, Mr. Jalen Henry.
Bro, you are too good at this. That was a cold intro.
You like that?
Man, that was tough, dude. For real, that was tough, bro. I'm like, you make me sound good.
Hey, bro, that's who you are, bro.
Nah,
you gotta, you know what I'm saying, embrace it and actually understand it, bro. That's what you really do.
Yeah,
that's what you are, bro. You deserve to be celebrated, and I think that's what the show is really about. It's about highlighting people and really celebrating them. It's like, yeah, you put in the work. Why not let somebody, big you up?
Yeah, man. I really do appreciate you for having me too.
Yeah, for sure. So, Dallas, bro. We was talking off camera. This man said he from Dallas. You know, this is a Houston podcast. You see, say the Green Print 713. Yeah. Like, if people don't know, 713, straight H-Town.
I was waiting on it.
Straight H-Town. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Dallas, man. So you grew up there?
Yeah. I grew up in the Grove, Pleasant Grove.
The Grove,
yeah.
Man. Okay.
With my nana, papa, auntie, mom. It was like 6 of us in the house. And I moved to Cedar Hill, and that's kind of where I got the rest of my education. With my mom, and then later my little sister, and then I moved to Houston. I came here for Prairie View. Yeah, I actually got a band scholarship. Yeah, and Dr. Zach walked in, suit, man, it was clean.
Shout out to Dr. Zach.
Yeah, shout out to Dr. Zach for real. And band really helped me get through college for real. Paved the way, met so many great people, and then after that, I was working on my master's. And the dean of College of Arts and Sciences was just like, man, you should go teach while you work. The department was getting shut down. She was losing her job. So we just needed, I was like, dang, I gotta find some way to fund my master's. She was like, yes, go teach. So she put in a few words and I moved to Spring. So I've been out here ever since, man.
Okay. Yeah. Well, look, this segment of the podcast is called The Green Screen. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. If someone was to do a biopic on your life, what is the name of it and what's the genre?
That's a great question. Biopic.
Because there's certain biopics that, like Pharrell, he did his in like Lego form.
Yeah.
I had so many people say like comedy and stuff like that, but what would you name your biopic and what would be the genre?
Wow. Okay, so the name of it that's a tough one. All right, so the name of it, I think I'd have to go with something like, as cliche as it sounds, Blueprint.
Okay.
Blueprint.
Yeah.
Why? Because I feel like, growing up, you don't really have that many, or at least me, I didn't have too many role models to look up to. Maybe 3 or 4, but it was no blueprint to really do what I really wanted to do. So mine would just be me kind of navigating and creating my own. And in the genre, man, I'm a suspense thriller type.
What?
I feel like that'll be so fire.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. So many ups and downs and
yeah,
what happens next. Yeah.
Well, look, take us through that opening scene. Where are we? Who's there? Who's around you?
Opening scene will probably start at PV.
Okay.
I had always been that kid who wanted to really share my faith, but I also wanted to be of the world. So I kind of was like always dipping and dabbing in both. And that just kind of led to just so many crazy twists and turns, a lot of conviction, like knowing I shouldn't be doing certain things, but I couldn't really escape it.
Boy, you preaching to the choir.
Man,
Yeah.
It was so fun to do it, but it was so wrong. So, and I feel like I had the perfect format too. I was a freshman. Everybody else stayed in UC. I stayed in phase 3. My roommate was on the track team. So it was just so many, good looking people come through my room all the time. It was set up from the rip. It was set up from the rip.
Cause what year did you come in?
2017.
2017. Okay. Do you remember seeing me on campus at all?
Oh yeah, quite a few times. Yeah.
Okay.
You be suited and booted.
Nah, bro, chill out.
Suited and booted. Yeah.
That's a little or something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, that was junior year for me for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. So let's talk about, Dallas a little bit more. Cause of course you kind of, you're Houstonian at this point.
At this point, man.
At this point, you living out here, it's okay. It's okay to come,
But I stay on the north side, so they be like, that's not even Houston for real. Yeah. I'm in the Woodlands.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, they say that's still Dallas.
That's that 45, like, bro. That's the burbs right there.
It's,
for sure.
It's quiet out there. Yeah,
it's definitely quiet, bro. They got their own water system. Right there. Like,
Amen.
It's crazy out there.
Amen.
But how would you say that Dallas shaped your eye for style and culture?
Oh, that's so hilarious. I give Houston this credit. I didn't get my style until I came out here.
What?
So when I came out here, actually, the girl that I used to date, my ex,
okay,
she'd be like, bro, you just like a dad. She'd be like, you just like a dad. And I just used to be like, well, like, this is all we know. And in Dallas, it's a lot of things are slower. I used to tell her all the time, like, everywhere I go, it felt like a music video in Houston. Like, everybody always got the best of the best on, or everybody just, ready for the camera. And in Dallas, it was a lot laid back. It was real chill,
Bro, I would have never got that, bro. Like, I mean, but I'm a Houston native, so like I haven't seen it the way you've seen it, bro. So that's crazy that you even said it like that.
I'm talking about like me going to the mall. I would go to the mall and like some shorts and a t-shirt or a set, like a Nike Tech. You know what I'm saying? Come out here, everybody got the biggest chain on, or like $1,000 fits just to go shop for more clothes.
Yeah, man.
And I just be like, all right, I guess that's the culture out here. And of course, you learn that the more you go, the more you see. Culture the culture shock here was humongous. I always tell people like the difference between Dallas and Houston is just a lifestyle. I personally feel like Dallas is just where you go to settle down. We got like just a different setup to where we are. Like school districts are a little different. Living complexes, like the zones. Y'all not really zoned out here. It'll be a strip club next to a church.
Oh yeah.
But like in Dallas, they really zoned off like the housing. Like everything is sectioned separately. So it's like it's a different way to live.
Y'all even have a successful like train system.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we don't have that at all. Like we have. I mean, we got the little rail system. We got metro, but Houston traffic is ridiculous compared to. I mean, Dallas is terrible too, but I think that y'all have a more efficient way of getting around the city.
Yeah, we actually have worse drivers.
Oh yeah,
but y'all are just so overpopulated. You just run into a bad driver everywhere you go.
And that's why it's insane when you said that Dallas is slower. Like I always thought of Houston as the slow city, but I mean, I guess it is fast paced to certain people, especially from people in the South. I think we, I was crazy enough. I don't know if you ever been inside of like Bush Airport, and there's a sign in Bush Airport that say Houston, the capital of the South.
Oh wow,
bro! Nice. I'm like, I have never. That's wild.
Yeah, that is.
It's actually kind of true.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, especially with how much traffic y'all have coming in and out.
Yeah.
Everybody touched down in Houston.
It's the biggest city in the South, bro. The fourth largest in the United States, and almost closer to being the third largest. Like, we about to take over Chicago like in a minute, bro.
Y'all need to expand.
I mean,
the Woodlands Conroe need to be part of Houston now.
Not facts at this point, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, then you see like Hockley over here off of 290, then you see Sealy off of I-10, Richmond, Rosenberg, Iowa Colony, and bro, I'm talking real Houston stuff right now, y'all. So y'all got to bear with me. So how do you balance, being a creative and being on a mission?
That's a great question. I think it just start with prayer and guidance, asking Christ, like, Lord, I don't ever want the platform, to be honest with you. I don't ever want to be seen as somebody who's doing it. I think when I kind of started it, I felt like a lot of people who are my age or younger, or, just the millennials, felt like giving their life to Christ would be something they do later down the line. So I was just like, I want to create a space where people realize that, like, being Christians can be cool. Being Christians are fun. Just because you give your life to Christ don't mean the fun go away. He created fun, right?
Yeah.
He's the creator of joy. So it's like, that's all I try to do with my platform. And he kind of normally gives me the inspiration to be like, all right, say this.
Yeah.
I'm learning to be a lot more bolder. I had a good friend of mine, like, bro, you don't understand like how big you are, or how many people look up to you when it comes to just like Christian content. So like, I need to start just going out and doing a lot more than what I do now. So that's what I plan on doing.
And that's real. Yeah, that's definitely real. So when did you actually start becoming a believer, or did you always grow up as, in the church, or like how did that walk actually start?
Yeah, I was somebody who kind of always knew God. My nanny used to take me to Sunday school, and then I used to go to mega churches in Dallas, like Abach, shout out to Pastor Rush, and Potter's House.
Okay.
Shout out to Pastor Titty Jakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so both of them kind of instilled that foundation into me, but I felt like I was too young. I feel like going to mega churches, you just link up with all the kids and we just be kicking and cutting up. And then I think my junior year, I took it a lot more serious. But when I came to college, I was able to join a ministry. And I think that's where I really established my actual like relationship with Christ on my own, right? It wasn't anything my mom or my grandma or anybody else had poured into me. It was me knowing Jesus for myself and seeing him come alive in my life. But believe it or not, like I said, I was living in a world. And man, when I say that, like, people had kind of known me to be somebody who would just proclaim the good news of Christ. But with that, I really wanted to still be PV.
You want to be outside.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's temptation every day. So I find myself like with a hoodie on, going to, all types of parties and stuff. And I had already been baptized like twice already. So it was just kind of like a whole lot of contradicting, a lot of conflictions in my life. And, I think the more I tried to hide it, the more that it come to light. So I just heard this song by Jonathan McReynolds one time, and it was called No Gray. And he was just saying, like, you can't live both lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to just finally decide, but it took me a very long time.
Yeah, they say it's better to be ice cold than lukewarm.
Man.
Yeah. So when did fashion first feel like your lane? Because I know you said you came to Houston and kind of started feeling that vibe, but when did you think or start feeling that it was really, the lane that you wanted to go into?
So I've kind of always been somebody who like different stuff. Like if you looked at my closet, I wanted to make sure nobody else had it. And I was like that in Dallas. Like I would go buy the shoes that had too many colors on it, or the pants that I knew nobody was gonna wear. So like I said, my ex, she had a friend who had a clothing brand, and they do these things in Houston called pop-up shops.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went there, it just changed my life. It felt like home, because there was so many different people wearing all different type of textures. They're wearing ties with jeans and all types of just different styles, and I loved it. So of course, like I got with the vendor, and I was just like, y'all do this every year? And I was like, I want to bring Christ. And that's kind of like, as I was walking around, it just wasn't that many Christian brands. Everybody talking about, you know, promethazine or guns and sex and all type of stuff on their clothes. And there was a lot of stuff that I just couldn't wear because of my beliefs. And I probably supported them, but I just would never put it on. So yeah, I was like, yeah, that's how I want to start my brand. That's why I want to start it.
Man, that's solid. So what led to the birth of HBJ Studios?
So outside of that, I got with a good friend and I was just like, bro, what does it take, you know, to actually run a brand? And then after, you know, we sat down and we kind of calculated the cost of everything, HBJ finally launched. And it just came from my passion for fashion, but also my passion for Christ.
And let people know what that actually means. What's the name mean?
Yeah, so HBJ is actually a name that I used to be called in college when I was just cutting up. And my friends used to just be like, "Hi, boy Jay, there he go again, cutting up."
Yeah,
right. And I'd always be known for doing something crazy or something funny, something wild. And when I started it, I just couldn't come up with a name. People was like, "Man, just put your name in French or look up I just couldn't come up with one. And then I think I might have prayed. I prayed and I fasted. And he was just like Simon, I'm gonna give you a new name. And he just took HBJ and turned it into His Blood Justified. And I was just like, wow. Like, okay, if this is what you want to do, I like it. And I think it hit harder to like let me know that I was actually, you know, restarting and paving a different way for myself.
Yeah. Was there a particular moment where you knew you wanted to merge faith and fashion?
Not really at all. I think after a while, so many people would just be like, you know, where'd you get that from? Or can you style me? Believe it or not, I was a big gatekeeper.
What?
I feel like, yeah, like I kind of still, you know, the Lord really delivered me from that.
Yeah.
I feel like if I got it, I don't want
it's
you
almost
to
like a
have
pride
it.
thing. Yeah. I don't want you to be jacking my style, but
I feel like it's so much personality to come with how we dress.
yeah. But you're a brand now, so it's like
You see what I'm saying?
you can't gatekeep with.
Yeah.
You leading people to your sway.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I literally, I try to do like sometimes customs, like one-on-ones,
Okay.
just to like keep that authenticity like amongst the brand. But for the most part, I think I just was like, you know, let me just start sharing the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I kind of just stopped caring so much and putting people on. Actually, like for my church, I had the chance of making a Letterman jacket for like the whole staff up there, and I thought that was pretty dope.
Man, let people know what church it was.
Blueprint, man.
Okay.
Blueprint Church in Houston, Texas. Shout out to PM and PFAL and PD and PL and PJ, the whole staff, man.
Oh,
they tough. Yeah, they're tough.
Okay. Bro, I still haven't been to Blueprint, bro.
What?
I still haven't been, dog. I know it's booming. I know everybody in their mama going there now.
You gotta go.
I started off at like St. John's downtown, like this Pastor Rudy back in the days. Then I went to Windsor Village when I was in like my teenage years. That's on the north side, like not north side, southwest. That's Herm Clark area. And then now I'm at Wheeler, but I never.
Okay.
I used to do Hope City before too.
Oh,
I used to be one of the people that used to go to Hope City band with Pastor Jeremy before.
OG, you was the OG, yeah.
Yeah, man. Being up at Memorial High School on I-10, like, I was one of them.
I was too, man.
I was too.
Yeah,
that was my spot. And then, bro.
Yeah, stuff hit the fan.
Yeah, man.
And that's actually when I left too. That's when I left.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I used to see like Toby and the Wigway up there.
Oh.
AJ McQueen, all of them used to be up there. I used to see them boys, yep.
I actually just ran into AJ McQueen. I have a friend he's a photographer. And I was telling him about my metas, and he was like, bro, that's the craziest thing I ever seen.
Yeah.
But man, Hope City though, yeah, shout out to those people who knew Pastor Jeremy, man.
Ooh.
For real.
Yeah, bro. Wow. You know, Hope City was the first, I think that was the church that actually I found out who Mike Todd was.
Wow.
When they were doing like the Love and Marriage series, the Love, Sex and Marriage series, Mike Todd was a guest pastor there. And then I ain't gonna get into Mike Todd all the way, but that was the first person. That's where I found out about him and like a Tim Ross or something like that. Like
all of them.
Hope City really put me on to all of them pastors that I from out of town.
And I missed that sermon too.
Yeah,
I missed it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just left too because I think the leading pastors just weren't ready necessarily when stuff hit the fan to actually step up. But yeah, I went to Willard too. That's a great church.
Avenue, man.
Man, it's like every time I've gone, the pastor is being out or sick.
Bro.
Yeah. And I know he's getting older, so I was just like, man, the atmosphere here is crazy though. And I love the modern Baptist y'all still bring.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely different, but I think it's so cool to see a Baptist mega church. You don't really see it too much.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm kind of getting tired, not because it's not a good church or solid, bro, but it's hard to park.
Oh,
it's hard to get in, and they say 8 a.m. I think they need to change to 7:30.
Yeah,
because clearly when you get there at 7:30, it's packed out. They already telling you to go sit in overflow. I'm like, bro, it's 7:30.
Yeah,
don't matter. Yeah. So you got to get there like 7 a.m. for 8 a.m. service. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you sitting there for a whole hour, bro. Yeah. And I think they really started at 7:30 on the lowest of keys, but
they might.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Where else did I go? I went to Lighthouse too. Yeah.
Okay, that's Pastor Keon. Yeah. I've been there probably once.
Okay.
I've been there once. I've been to Fallbrook probably.
That's on the north side.
Yeah, Pastor Mike. I've been there like once or twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to go to Fallbrook. They actually had the Walls group just performed there.
Oh, really?
I missed it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, what do you like about the Blueprint? That's crazy that you on the Green Print today talking about the Blueprint.
Like, I think it's super dope just seeing a lot of people around your age group on Fire for Christ.
Yeah, that is dope. Millennials, Gen Zs, all of them.
Like, and when I say on Fire for Christ, like, T.D. Jakes said it best. We have so many people get converted to Christian. That's the easy part. But you don't see too many people getting transformed. Mm-hmm. And I think I truly see that at Blueprint. I definitely do think that it is the church of new believers. I do think seasoned believers go there, but it's just good to see like people not hearing the prosperity gospel, but people hearing it like, I can change my life around, or I can, stop hurting myself. Mm-hmm. And they just break it down and make it seem like it's really easy. And they give you notes to really sit down and reflect on. I'm a reflection guy. If I could ask who, what, when, where, why, and that's kind of what they do. I think actually too, the community, like there was a time where I had went through a bad heartbreak and I asked God for community and he took me to Blueprint.
Wow.
And I had like everything replenished from my friendships that were of the world that left to friendships of Christ, to where I didn't have to worry about what we did when we went out.
Yeah.
Or just meeting all type of mentors and just great people, who went through life and was at church. That's another thing too. I think I really like the fact that nobody goes there. You'll see a lot of people smiling, but nobody goes there like they're perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you go to some churches and people smile through everything.
Yeah.
At Blueprint, they do too, but like, you sit down and you pull them to the side, they're like, man, my week was horrible.
But they give me the real.
You know what I'm saying? The real. And I think that's a beautiful thing too about the church.
Yeah. And how long you been going there?
About a year now.
Okay.
About a year and 2 months. Yeah. I went last May and I've been going ever since. Yeah.
So you got hooked.
Man, joined the serve team. It's crazy. The first service, I didn't really like it.
For real?
Yeah, I was dating a church. I was like, man, this guy kind of young. And then I come from T.D. Jakes, so I was just like, let me see what he's talking about,
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, I think the second service the second sermon I went back, and I had brought 2 friends. And the worship was crazy, but I was just like, I can't let this lead, And then he had a sermon, and it spoke directly to me. And I can't remember the name of that series, but yeah.
It was
amazing, yeah.
Bro, you know who I wish was in Houston, was a pastor in Houston, is I wish 2819 was out.
Oh,
Philip Anthony Mitchell.
Absolutely, yeah.
Bro, Houston needs something. I mean, and I got to experience Blueprint, so I can't even speak on it. Yeah. But I think, bro, I have never heard nobody so radical with the message and so authentic. You feel the passion in every sermon, bro.
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta, bro. And I'm low key jealous. I know that's not old guy, bro, but I'm low key.
Man,
I be like, dog, do I need to take a trip to Atlanta just to experience this thing, bro?
I'll go with you. Let me know.
Yeah, come on now. We got to do that, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Now, what are some stereotypes about Christianity and culture you're trying to break?
Off rip, I gotta be perfect.
Yeah.
Off rip. Yeah. I don't know where we get this idea of like thinking that we just have to be a certain way before we come to Christ.
Yeah.
We just got to get rid of that though. Jesus was really known for meeting you where you were. Right? Literally, he says, "Come unto me, those who are tired and those who are weary, and I will give you rest." And I think a lot of us think that when we come to him, it has to be with, reasoning on why we did everything that we were doing or what took us so long. The story of the prodigal son is, my favorite part about the prodigal son is like when he did realize he was eating slop, I'm fast forwarding it, but when he realized he was eating slop, he was down there and he was like, "I'm gonna prepare a speech and he will, accept me, but I got to go back because the servants are eating better than me." Story talks about on his way there, as he's getting prepared to rehearse what he's saying and present it to the father, King just comes and runs and opens him with open arms, gives him the biggest hug in the world before he even said the speech, right? And I feel like that's what a lot of people need to hear and understand, that Jesus doesn't want you to just give up your lifestyle. He wants you to come to him, right? He doesn't want you to stop smoking or stop drinking right away. He wants you to come to him.
Come in
right?
Perfect.
Right, imperfect.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't even want to give it a try because of that. But yeah, that would be one for sure.
Yeah. That reminds me of that Romans 12.
Man.
Yeah. 1 and 2. Like, don't be conformed to the patterns of this world. Be transformed with the renewing of your mind.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope, bro. And a lot of people don't even know that Jesus was in the trenches. Jesus was in the hood. He wasn't of the world, but he was in the world.
And even with that verse, we got to understand that Paul wrote that, right? Like Paul was somebody who slaughtered Christians.
Yeah, persecuted them for years.
Right. So like he had such an impact when God touched his life, when God came into his life, that his reputation didn't stop him from being bold. It didn't stop him from doing what the Lord had told him to do. And I just feel like if we could really sit down and understand that Saul, out of anybody, shouldn't have been
a serial killer, really, bro.
Of Christians.
Yeah.
The Lord went to him and said, "Why do you prosecute me?" He said, "Why do you kill me? Why do you prosecute me?" And I just feel like a lot of us don't understand, like, it doesn't really matter how far we've gone or how unredeemed we are. We have to understand that God is a redeemer, right? Like the further you go, the bigger God is able to show you how, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
how good he works. So yeah.
Yeah, that's real, bro. Where do you get this from, bro? Because we said 26?
Yeah.
26 years old, bro. How did you get this on fireness for Christ? Like your hunger for Christ, your desire for Christ, to even put that into your daily walk. I mean, everybody is not perfect, but at the same time, like you're striving to be more Christ-like and to implement them. So where did that come from for you?
I would really just say, being honest, right? Boasting in my weakness. I think being real myself. I was a people pleaser for the longest, right? I used to do anything.
Myself is
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think when I realized and I stopped looking for validation in people and for it in Christ, I started to see myself in him. I started to see him in me. And I just kind of let that build. And I literally just said yes to God for real. And as I'm walking, I'm realizing I'm meeting new people and I'm learning new things. But it just had to be a for real, like, sacrifice. Just being obedient for real and surrendering for real. There was plenty of times where I just be like, all right, God, and go do what I wanted to do. But after a while, I just had to lock in for real, knock it off. And I think from there, he would just reveal himself to me in different ways, and mentors are pouring to me. I'm reading his word. Like, I'm really trying to chase him. And you know, people all the time are just like, wow, like,
Yeah.
you're on fire.
Yeah.
And I just be like, I'm just walking. I just said yes for real.
Is there any game that you can give to someone else? Like, as far as like early on in your walk, like what was one of the first books that you read from the Bible?
It definitely got to be the Gospels.
Okay.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John, any one of them. Just because you know who Jesus is, and you can see from other different testimonies the miracles and the works that he's done. And then from there, I would say Proverbs. I think a lot of people love Proverbs, right?
Bro.
And I think just because it's so much wisdom, I would say read a Proverbs a day if you could.
Yeah, it's 31 chapters.
Yeah.
Read one a day. Get that wisdom.
Yeah.
That's Solomon right there. That boy was spitting in that boy the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, when I first came to Christ, that was, I think John, the book of John was one of the very first, you know, books that I read on top of the Proverbs challenge. So the 31 days and all of those things. So it was kind of a combination. I was reading those simultaneously and really, bro, I was on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably was maybe, I think 19 or 20 when that started happening for me, for real. Like I kind of have a story similar to yours of just growing up in the church, but I really didn't know what it meant to walk with the Lord and actually live for Christ. Like, what does that truly mean?
Yeah.
But as I started progressing, I think my life kind of reflected all of those things. So, man, I applaud you for even, 26 years old, still doing the thing, bro. Still having a message, have a meaning behind your message, and leading people to the gospel, really, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I take my hat off to you. So I kind of want to talk about this subject because it's very much been, I would say, prevalent in our society, man. But what's your thoughts on this whole denouncing culture? Because considering the fact that we're both brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. So what's your whole thought process on that?
Man, that's actually a very, very long answer. But
come on.
Yeah, so
pop it off.
Yeah, so long story short, I think it just comes down to conviction. I know what the word says. A lot of popular verses that a lot of people will throw is you can't serve two masters.
Absolutely.
And just being the context like guru that I feel like I'm trying to be, I just knew the context of what he was saying. He wasn't talking about masters. He was referring to idolatry. Mm-hmm. What do you idolize in your life? And you have to give that up. You can't serve God and that in the same lifetime. It won't work, right? He also said a double-minded man, right? If you split in half by the two, you'll never have clarity. And I think for me, it just came down to really asking myself, to idolize Alpha? Just being with God for so long, if he told me to do anything, I would. He told me to walk away, jump, go, I will, right? Just because I seen the season he brought me out of. And I don't think that he just, necessarily isn't pleased with where I am. I definitely agree that I know my mission while I am in Alpha. I think that I am called to lead others to Christ while I'm there. As you know, I am the chaplain, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm really bold.
The fact that there's a chaplain and
right. Yeah. But I'm really bold just when it comes to proclaiming the gospel, even there. There's a prayer that I say every time, right? Like, Lord, I know Alpha is called to carry the light, but allow us to be reflections of you and carry your light, right? But also too, it just comes down to the foundations and the rituals that they talk about, a lot of the stuff. And I think that a lot of people don't understand that a lot of those, just at the very back of the day, things like the rituals and the cultures are like adapting and changing. But even then, I've just been able to go back and look at our ritual, right? And just sit down and say, does anything not align with God, right? And I'm so grateful that he put me in the Epsilon Tau Lambda chapter, because I've had my line brother is a pastor, right? Mm-hmm. I have like 4 different pastors on our line, as well as just in the chapter as well. So it's good to see, you know, I can sit down if I have any questions with these men of God and say like, all right, y'all, I'm a little scared. Like when Jerry Flowers came out with that, that sermon, man,
I think that was like an Easter sermon or something.
I was shaking, and I was so shaking because he was like, I want to be alpha too.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like a lot of people are also denouncing, right, because of the conviction that is on their heart. If you can sit here and say that you're worshiping this, right, time, treasure, and talent is going towards this more than it's going towards it to Christ, then you should definitely sit down and reevaluate, right? I think that I'm carrying the light of God to Alpha, right? And showing others what it looks like to be a Christian in this organization.
Yeah.
Right? At the end of the day, I tithe way more to God than I do to Alpha, right? I give more time to God than I do to Alpha. It's like, if he told me to leave, I would. And I'm still waiting on that.
Yeah.
Right? Not saying that my heart is hardened about this. No, not at all. I sit down and I talk to people all the time, but your conviction is not my conviction. You knew what you was doing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. You was cutting up.
It became your identity.
Right. It became your identity, right? You let it go further than what it should have been, longer than it should have been. And I think, for me, just being somebody who just doesn't believe in coincidences, I just don't think that God, and he knows I'm stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that he would have let me do it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried for Eta Gamma and I couldn't.
But
And he told me, like, it was so crazy because the questions that I got wrong were of Christ. I finished the test in like 10 minutes. I shot through that thing. And I just really wanted him. I think he just was protecting me and saying, hey, not right now, relax. So the next time I did, it was by coincidence. It wasn't by coincidence that I was leaving ministry practice and I saw them leaving the church. And I was like, what are these men doing? And they had a meeting, and the meeting starts with prayer. And everybody who knows me at that time is giving me information and praying over me, right? Like it was like Christ was right there in the meeting the whole time.
come on now.
But yeah,
That's real. I mean, I kind of have the same philosophy, bro. It's just like it's about your identity in Christ. Do you have a relationship with him?
Yeah.
Do you know yourself before you even do that? And that's one of the things that I always tell people before they even join anything, whether it be a job or anything.
Yeah.
Like, have your foundation with your creator.
Yeah.
And then if he tells you to progress, you go and progress.
Absolutely.
And I never, and just like you, I never felt anything about these organizations that were demonic or not of God or went against the values. And then I'm proud to say to a lot of people, of like, when you see me, you don't just see just strictly Alpha Man.
Yeah.
You see the believer.
Yeah.
You see believer Cam.
Yeah.
And a lot of people gonna say, I see a man of God.
Yeah.
Before they say, I see that boy from 858. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole thing. And there's nothing wrong from being the guy from the Alpha Man and all of those things, because I think Alpha Man is a man of God. So with that being said, it's just I gotta agree with you. I wholeheartedly agree with you, bro. Yeah.
Also too, when I was in cluster too, it's people that are coming there and tell you, right, how to prioritize it.
Yeah.
God first, family, right?
Starting prayer every time, bro.
Right.
We started chapter meetings, prayer. Everything, bro. We started in prayer.
And I think Jerry Flowers said something that kind of did hit hard, because he was like, just because your chapter doesn't do it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen.
Absolutely.
And I kind of just take that to how it is to be a Christian as well.
Come on now.
It's a lot of us out here proclaiming to be Christian
that ain't really walking with
God. It ain't walking with God at all.
Not at all.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not saying like, oh, because it happens over there, it happens. No, but I think what we should start doing is, if we're going to be that consistent on one thing, we have to be consistent
across the board.
Across the board. If this is so demonic, right, you shouldn't have watched Marvels. All of them people all of that supernatural stuff, right?
Yeah.
Or you shouldn't be drinking from Starbucks, right? Yeah. Like if we're going to hold it to this standard, you should in every other aspect and every other way of your life.
Yeah.
Not just when you want to.
And I there's one of my favorites when it comes to this is one of the verses says that there is no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus.
Right.
So how can you condemn someone who is in Christ?
Right. And that's another thing too. Like,
Yeah.
You can't be trying to convict me.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-mm.
That's the Holy Spirit job.
And I think it's just that's the problem with the church is that we beefing with each other versus trying to go save these souls.
Yeah.
It's like we have a bigger mission, but you want to bash your brother, and now hold your brother accountable for sure.
Absolutely.
But to bash or to condemn them on whatever it is, and you have no idea. A lot of them was just ignorant to it, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, any other takes on this?
Nah, not really. You said it all. Yeah.
I like this chain, bro. This Yahweh chain.
Yeah.
Can you kind of elaborate on that? Because a lot of people, they probably looking at like, what's a YHWH?
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that all the time too.
Mm-hmm.
I actually wear it because I think it's a great conversation.
It is.
I think it's a great way to lead somebody to Christ.
Come on now.
They're like, man, it's so nice. What does it say? And then they say the letters. But when in Exodus, when Moses was just so afraid of what to say or what to do, God just said, hey, give my people a name and they'll know that you're a leader sent from me. And that name is Yahweh, right? In America, we spell it Americanized with the vowels in it. But it's Hebrew or Aramaic is just the breath. It's supposed to symbolize the inhale and the exhale, right? It's supposed to sound like that. And that's very powerful because he's just basically saying, I'm with you at all times, right? And it's like this because the vowels are taken out.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, man. For those who don't know, this stands for Yahweh, another name for God, right? Lord, whatever you want to call him, right? And he just is saying he's with us.
Yeah, and I want to go back just a little bit, just on just the stereotypes of Christianity and in culture and all of those things. You have a purpose, you have a mission where you're making Christianity look cool. What is that all about? Like, talk about that and why it's important for you.
Yeah, and also too, just as I don't even know the word I'm trying to say. I forgot the name of it, but I don't ever want to make it seem like I'm trying to let Christians be worldly, right? Or I don't want a platform for people to think it's okay. I don't want people to see me and say, oh, it's okay to do an X, Y, and Z, right?
Right.
I do think, right, Matthew, he says, if you cause a fellow believer to fall or to stumble, it is better to tie a noose around your neck and jump into that lake. So, of course, there is discernment that is used around everything that I post. But I do believe that the enemy is really good at taking joy and perverting it into a happiness or a temporary satisfaction. I feel like pleasure and fun are all just entangled in the world, and there's no purity to it anymore. I feel like everybody has to be seen or doing something, or it has to be adrenaline attached to it, or there has to be some type of risk or there's just no calm fun or no purity. So my platform is just to show people like, you don't have to do all of that, right? Even if I ever do, because I rarely do, even if I ever do take a drink on camera, right, I'll pray and I'll say like, God created this for us to have dominion over it, right? Don't lose to this, right? So it's like, I'm letting people know that like, there are things that Christ wants us to be able to enjoy, but there should just be self-control, right? The fruits of the spirit, discipline, right? And showing people like, because a lot of people just feel like it's so much stuff you can't do. But I try to tell people, change your perspective and think of what you can do.
Right.
All right. So it's that platform, or it's that message to let people know that like, we have fun over here.
It is.
Right.
It's lit.
We lit.
Yeah.
We party just as hard. We party harder, to be honest with you, right? There's always an event for the kingdom. There's always a function for the kingdom. There's always a new song coming out for the kingdom. It's always something going on for the kingdom. And whether you think it's lame or not, it's just it's ample opportunities, right? There's literally a space for everybody in the kingdom.
For sure. There's ministries, gaming ministries, all types
of stuff.
You know, from hip hop to all of it, right? So there's so many ways to minister. That's one of the things that people don't know about believers, that if you are a believer, you are called to minister. Now, that doesn't mean get in the pulpit or be a preacher or any of those things, or be a deacon of your church or nothing like that. And nothing against it if that's your calling, that's what God called you to.
Right.
But ultimately, clothing is your ministry.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing podcasts. I'm in the community. Like that could be my ministry, or whatever the case may be. Me playing Madden with my homies, that might be the ministry.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you were breeding, cross. I guess cross breeding these things of culture, fashion, Christ.
Yep. I actually have a great friend who does nails.
Wow.
And she's a nail tech, and she pays her sweet rent every month. Or I think, every month. And she creates a space for people to come in there and decompress, right? And these people be going through all types of stuff, right? Not only does she make them feel beautiful, make them look beautiful, but she tells them, hey, Christ is king, right? Your situation, and it's not just so abrupt to where it's like, do you know Jesus?
Yeah.
But she hears them out and she's like, oh, man, I remember them days, right? She sympathizes with them and then she prays for them.
Yeah.
And I feel like people don't understand that, like, the ministry, the gospel can be in any field that you take it to.
Come on now.
Yeah.
I feel like there's layers of Christianity too, man. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You ain't there yet, but once you get in that ring, when you get married, ooh, that's a whole nother layer to the walk, bro. It's a whole nother layer to the walk. But I think it might be, I don't want to say it's less conviction, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Some of the things that people be swimming, people be going out and getting them. Still as believers, bro. You that's a part of the body, right?
Yeah.
And you married, you do it before church, dog. You can do it. You get it in before church, bro. Like you really can.
For real though.
I'm praising God, bro. I'm giving glory to God. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Like, shout out to you, man.
Shout out to you. Marriage is a beautiful thing, bro. And I think that a lot of people try to debunk it and be like, oh man, you signing your life away, but it's a piece of paper. No, bro. Goodness. Marriage is instructed and created by God. Literally, that's the blueprint of life to walk in with Christ. For sure. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, we in a bad, I don't need a man or I don't need a woman culture right now.
Whew.
And I'll be the first. What?
Yeah.
I'll be the first to let it be known. I need you.
Everybody don't want to be toxic now. And everybody is glorifying toxicity. Everybody glorifying your person and multiple things. But bro,
and to be honest, a lot of people don't know how to love. I think I was just talking about this too. The whole dating, everything is just so backwards. Women want to be courted but don't want marriage.
For sure.
And it's like,
it's ironic.
That is so backwards, right? Dating is morals, beliefs, and values. Now, of course, you might go kart or movies, whatever y'all do. But dating is morals, beliefs, and values. Do our morals align? Do our beliefs, right? The God that we serve, or what do you prioritize your values?
Yeah.
After this, I agree. That's where courting comes in.
Come on now.
Courting is doing romantic things in aims of marriage. Don't have that man, or don't be trying to make that man do all of this stuff if you know that he's not the one that you want to marry.
And people be having kids out here. I want to be a parent. I want to be a mother. I want to be a father, but I don't want to be married and I don't want to be with the person. Like, bro. Hey, dog. Like, are you a believer though? Yeah. Do you believe in God? Do you trust God? Are you of the faith?
Yeah.
Follow the blueprint, bro. Yeah. Come on now. To each his own, though.
Yeah. It's his own, for real.
It's subjective. It's a very sticky subject for sure.
I got it.
Yeah. So, what would you say is the next chapter in your life or in your movie? What does that look like?
So I'm actually starting a new job tomorrow, actually.
Okay, congratulations, bro.
Thank you, man. For I'll be teaching high school, pre-cal and geometry, right?
Hold on, bro.
And
you say what?
Yeah, pre-cal and geometry, man. It'll be something new to me because I wasn't that good at math. I wasn't that good.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that you even.
Yeah. So I think too.
Okay.
I think God unqualified. He qualifies the unqualified. Yeah.
Come on now.
So I'm gonna go in there.
You don't call the qualified, he qualifies the card. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna literally go in there, be like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing up here.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be pretty cool too to learn and grow. And then of course I have a goal that I have in mind for the brand this year. I think I want to really lock in and try to do the brand year round. I think I was so much worried about the demand of, getting our name out and being exclusive. And we did a great job of that. And my church helped me a lot to where it's like now, okay, I can start pouring into the brand a lot more to like try to drop, if not monthly, quarterly. Right.
Okay.
So that's the goal this year, to have at least 4 big drops for the brand. And yeah, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you about the events, or is there any collabs, new product lines? But I think you covering it.
Yeah. Coming. That's all coming. And I want to say late September. Yeah.
Okay, we'll be on the lookout for that, bro. I need some drip, bro.
Oh, most definitely. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. For sure.
Come on now. Favorite pair of clothing.
Favorite pair.
Or pair of shoes, clothing, article of clothing.
Yeah. Right now it'd probably be the trousers. They're like extremely wide pants.
I'm looking at it, bro. I be looking on the post. I be like, bro got some trousers on.
Yeah.
You that's the right name for it, trousers.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's enough. All right. That's enough. That's enough, man. But yeah, man. I'm a texture guy, bro, and I just love the way they look, bro. The way they look, bro. I got like 4 pair of different colors.
Okay.
Or the red t-shirts like this. Like
I ain't mad at
summertime stuff. Just stand. It's really just staying in the trends, but also putting your own little spin on it, man.
That's a summertime fit?
Yeah, summertime, bro. Summertime.
Let them use you.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm a big dude. I know I need to slim down all that, but bro, I'm shorts, t-shirt. Nah,
the oversized tee tough though.
Come on, man, bro. I just like to be comfortable out here, bro. You gotta wear white because it's hot out here. It's Houston.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna say this before we go into the whole another segment, bro. I have been seeing these. I don't know if these Gen Zers or whatever you want to call them. I've been seeing a lot of the kids now, bro. Outside, hoodie, sweatpants, in the summer.
Yeah.
Bro, why you got a hoodie on? Yeah. It's Houston. Yeah. First and foremost, it's not just hot, it's humid. It feel like hell. You feel for real. So why you got on a hoodie?
Yeah, that's the enemy. That's the work. That's the work.
They got a demon.
Yeah, that's a demon. Yeah.
We gotta do an exorcism.
You gonna stay hot. That's crazy though. Like,
nah, bro, I swear.
Nah, the hoodie.
Nah. Ain't no with sweats on, bro. I seen bro was walking. I'm like, you had to walk over a mile. Just
dripping.
Bro, hoodie and like it's nobody business. Like, okay. And it ain't my business.
You should have pulled, buddy. No, you should have said, are you okay? You should have pulled him to the side.
Bro. Clearly they say no more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
So in this movie, bro, what's the final scene before the credits roll?
Man, I think it would be me getting baptized.
Okay.
My last time. Yeah. It originally started with me just doing it for a friend who was nervous, and God had so much more in store for me. I actually, and it's hard. I know it's kind of out of order, but it's like, it has to be the last chapter because there was so much fulfillment that came from it.
Okay.
I walked differently because of it. Crazy testimony. I literally had been going through a horrible breakup, and the worse your grief, the more you idolized it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm talking about I idolized it. I lost friends over it. It was so much was taken from me, and God had to really pull me in and isolate me. That's why I stay on the north side.
Okay.
And in the midst of all of that, I just kept seeing this number, 316. And of course, people talk about John, how God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. But I was seeing this mud everywhere. I'm playing Madden. I got 3 minutes and 16 seconds left to score. Or I'm hearing my food pop and I stop it, it's at 3:16, right? Or I'm checking a timer. I'm waking up in the morning, it's 3:16. I go back to sleep, right? I'm seeing it everywhere. And this is happening for months. I tell a friend about it and she's like, what? That's crazy. Like, why are you saying it so much? I post a video at 3:16, it goes viral. My first video that went viral, right?
Wow.
But it's so much more. I end up going to church one day and I'm hearing them talk about the next baptism. But he tells me, he makes an announcement. He'll be like, it'll be March 16th. So I'm like, wow, God, is this what you're telling me? Is this what you've been telling me all along, to get rebaptized? And when I say he had so much more in store for me, my heart posture at the beginning of that was like, I'm just doing this for my boy. Like, I'm unashamed. I'll get baptized 1,000 times if I have to, right? But literally, he was just like, man, I have so much to show you up until this day. So I had been carrying so much just wickedness and perversion of everything. So that when that day came, I just remember like crying before I even got in the water. And I had a friend come up to me and she prayed for me. Shout out to EJ, Emanuela. She was just like, everything that you've been carrying is going to die in that water today. I was carrying heartbreak. I was horrible. And my birthday had just passed and I felt, lighter because I was like, I didn't think I'd make it to 26. Like, to be honest with you, suicide was never at the front of my mind, but I hate the fact that it was a thought. I hate the fact that it was even in the room with me. So, that day comes and I go down and I come back up and I do a mean roar, right? And the Blueprint ends up posting it. And people was just like, oh my gosh, this is so inspiring, because I really let out a mean lion roar. But I just thought that day was the best day of my life, for real, because there was so much peace and so much joy that I continue to walk into today, right? It's a boldness and it's a reassurance at the same time. It's no more confusion. And to be honest, my standards and my morals are just a lot more aligned with Christ, to where I'm not even worried about stepping out. It's like the more I step out, the more I get called to do stuff like this, right? And I'm super thankful. Like I said, it's surrendering all the way and saying yes for real. And I feel like you think it's so hard, but once you say yes and you start walking, you look up and you realize you're somewhere different, right? It's closer to him, right? When I said yes, I stopped looking for parking spots and he said, just come park in the handicap, right? Yeah. And I'm closer to him now, right? I don't have to go at the back of the parking lot. So I think it's so dope to really boast in your weakness. So saying, man, that would be my last chapter for sure.
Man, that's dope, bro. That's beautiful. Now, this next segment is called the Green Drop. Is there any advice that you have received or that you would like to give to someone listening?
Yes. Stop being afraid to, be you all the way, right? Don't try to fit in. God had purpose for you before you even born. So, being you the best way you know how is what he wants you to do, right? You are called to take up space. You're called to pour into whoever. Your name has people attached to it. And if we're, living our lives trying to be somebody else or do something else, you'll live your entire life not doing what God wanted you to do or what you were designed to do. So just be you, whether that's weird, cussing that, shout out to him. Streamers are a thing now, you know what I'm saying? And they don't party, they don't club, they literally play the game all day. Be you, right? It's no traffic in your lane. Right?
Come on now. Hey, I like that.
Right?
I like that.
There's no traffic in your lane. You over here in everybody else's lane. That's why you it's a standstill. So yeah, be you. For real.
And you done found your lane, man.
Man. Thank God.
What you call it with the trousers?
The baggy trousers.
Yeah, man. No, that's dope, bro. That's beautiful. And I appreciate you even coming on this show, dog, and even doing this. Now, to close us out, bro. This next segment is called Perfect Day in the H.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you integrated into the city now.
Yeah.
I know you from Dallas, but,
yeah.
You got to tell people a perfect day in the H. If you had 24 hours, somebody is from here or not from here visiting you, and you got 24 hours with them to take them around the city, what is your idea of the perfect date?
Man, we're going crazy. We're going crazy. Of course, we're going to start it off with like a good Bible study, good word of the day. Over some food, though. You know what I'm saying? The food,
Where you going first?
I'm going to Breakfast Club for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
come
Breakfast
on now. Look at you. You really is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Breakfast Club for sure.
Yeah.
After that, I love all the holes in the wall that y'all got. So like, shout out to Vintage Retros. They be having crazy exclusive shoes, man, for the low. So I'm going there and I'm just grabbing me some hype beast type stuff. Just stuff to put in the closet. Have fun. After that, I'm going to probably Donna Letty's, man. I love them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's I love them for real. I never cheat on them when it comes to Mexican food. I love them, man.
Donna Letty's, okay.
Gotta go to Donna Letty's. What else? What else, man? I got too much to do. Yeah, it's too much. But I'm a movie holic. So out there in the Woodlands, I'm going. It's called The Real Luxury. Nice fine dining movie theater. What else in the H-Town? If the rodeo, I love to dress up as cowboys, right? Okay. So if the rodeo is in town, we definitely fan the rodeo. How do I end it off? Man, I couldn't tell you.
Bro, there's so much to do.
Yeah, that's the issue. It's too much to do out here.
Everybody and their mama moving here, too. Yeah. But you gotta. How do you end the city, bro? How do you end your day? You gotta end your perfect day. You know what I'm saying? Do you go to an MLK Day to watch the slabs? Like, what you doing? Like, what? I mean, you already at the rodeo. Like, how you ending your night?
Man, I think I really don't know. I think what's the nighttime vibes?
It's too many.
Yeah,
it's too many.
Yeah. I know how I used to end it.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I used to end it. I would have went to like a door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like they building one on our meeting too. So.
And I used to like a door just because it was quiet. Like I could watch everybody coming in, coming out.
You like the people watch.
Yeah.
One of them.
I gotta watch the door. I gotta watch the door.
Yeah.
Or grooves for sure. Okay. But now I think we do this thing in my friend group. We have like Friday nights Bible studies, right?
Okay.
So it'd just be cool to have a game night.
Yeah.
I think that's me for now. Like a Christian game night. It don't even have to be just too Christ-like, but make sure that you know how to act. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to act accordingly. Discernment.
Yeah, come on.
You know what I'm saying? Discernment. Yeah. We got to use that for sure. Yeah. Now, what game are y'all playing?
So it's actually this new game we play called Pick It Up and Preach.
Okay.
Where you just look around the room, you grab an object, and you preach about it.
Stop, bro. I ain't never heard.
And it'd be the funniest stuff in the world because people come up with sermons about anything, over anything.
Hey, bro, I need to try that.
Yeah, hey, go.
Yeah, come on now.
And it'd be on site. You just grab an object and you preach about it.
Bro, yeah.
That's fun, man. We got this another game called Do Christians or something. It's a card game that just asks like, what you doing, or is it okay to do as a Christian?
Yeah,
a lot of fun stuff, man. But yeah, man, I think just the Christian community be so fun because y'all could turn anything, you know what I'm saying, to a fun time.
For sure. I like this, bro. I really do. That's your perfect day and age.
Yeah, gotta be.
Say no more.
I'm a simple man. Simple.
Bro, Jalen, I appreciate you, brother, for even showing up to this, man, and even, presenting your story. I'm rooting for you, dog. I tell everybody that's on the show, like, I'm a fan of you, honestly. Everybody that I have on the show, I'm a fan of, dog. Wow. I've been watching from afar, or, I'm seeing what you're doing, and I'm like, I'm only bringing you on if I see something. Yeah. For real. So, yeah,
it's a blessing, man.
Thank you, man. Doing it, bro. So keep going. I know that, like, that's very cliche to say.
Yeah.
But proud of you. And I'm curious to see what's next, bro. Yeah. And whenever that next level go, bro, you got to come back on the pod.
Most definitely.
You got to come back on the pod because when you blowing up Christ, bro, like it's natural.
Yeah.
So, bro,
got to, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man, for creating a space of this too.
Come on, man. I appreciate you, brother. Now, there's only right, dog. Let's let's end it out on some prayer. Do you mind praying for us?
Absolutely.
Come on, let's do it.
Dear Heavenly Father, we just want to come to you as humbly as we know how, God. Just saying thank you, Lord, so much. Thank you for life, health, and strength, God. Thank you so much for all the things that we take for granted, God, like the ability to see, hear, taste, feel, God, move. God, thank you for allowing us to be in our right state of mind. Thank you so much for community, Lord. Thank you for spaces like this where we can glorify and dwell in your name. God, I pray that wherever we go, God, we continue to mold and craft ourselves to be more like you, God. Plant us up like lighthouses to bring people back to you, Heavenly Father. Thank you so much for this day, God, for you have set it apart to be holy, Heavenly Father. And we thank you so much for Cam and the podcasting and Bubba behind the camera, Heavenly Father. Just praying that you continue to move and walk with them wherever they go, God. And I pray that this goes wherever you want it to go. Continue to mold them and allow them to get better and better every episode. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray, amen.
Amen. Hey, and like that, bro. Appreciate you, brother. This has been the Green Print 713. And like that, we out. Peace.
This is for all of them times. Nobody want us to shine. I got a lot on my mind. I take it off if you